Okay, I gotta admit, this is an anime I really took a chance on. I didn't think I was gonna like it at all. But honestly, in the end, I ended up loving it. Hetalia, the Axis Powers. Okay, so Hetalia, the Axis Powers is pretty much an anime series that is based around the nations of the world as good-looking anime characters, basically. You know, they're just like really handsome and young and up, you know. They're basically just major stereotypes and overdramatic characterizations of their people, of their leaders, of their beliefs. Anything that you can associate with that nation, that's their stereotype, and they'll overdramatic it to the max. Now, Hetalia Axis Powers actually revolves around the Axis Powers of Italy, Germany, and Japan as the three main protagonists of the series, but mostly it's between Italy and Germany's friendship. And it's really funny because the beginning of the series shows all the nations having this big meeting, and it shows America, who is my favorite character out of the Hetalia series, not because I am an American, but because I love the stereotype of his character. He's so damn funny. Almost everything he says makes me want to laugh. They're all sitting having this meeting, and you get a chance to see every single character, what they say, their personalities, basically. And basically, to sum up Italy, the first thing he says, in a very cutesy face and voice, pasta. So the story starts off with Germany looking for Italy, looking to fight, go out against Italy, because he heard that he was raised by the great Greek Empire. He was related once, and he wanted to take him down. Now, Italy, of course, is not a fighter. Italy is a wuss, pretty much, just a little whiner sometimes. And so Germany obviously overpowers, takes him down in prisoner, but eventually a friendship grows between them. In a very comedic way, all their stereotypes show throughout the series. I'm not going to spoil any of them, but it is great. And then eventually Germany comes into contact with Japan, and they form a friendship over this. And all three of them get together and decide that they should form an alliance known as the Axis Powers. Now, as for the comedy in the show, it does rely solely on the stereotypes of these nations and these characters, but it works so well for something that could have been botched so easily. Like, this show could have just appeared for like a couple episodes and then burned. But the episodes for the series are quick. You can watch like one episode in 5 minutes. And you can just blow it off, go home, sit down, do whatever is next. This series is so fast, it's like a Shin-chan type of thing. Only each one is really short, and it's only one time, then they play the theme song. So it is really designed for you to watch it one time, then they hit the theme song instead. Unfortunately, I gotta say for the DVD though, there's no like marathon feature like in DBZ, so you're gonna have to watch that ending again and again. Animation for this, I think, is really good. I think it's well done. So it is very cutesy animation. Sometimes it's very simplified, hand-drawn. And occasionally it does go into Chibi for Chibitalia, which is another set of thing where it actually gives you a little bit of a history lesson in its own way. It gives you a very funny history lesson as the characters' Chibi versions. And then there's a little narrator that talks about the nations, talks about what they're going through certain times, and what happened to them. Mostly revolves around Italy, of course, because he's the main character of this show. Each one of them is very funny, very well done. Each episode is it's great. Definitely took me by surprise, because I'd heard about this show. I've seen so many people love this show, but I didn't know why. I was just like, oh, this is just another thing that I guess only chicks like or something, but I just checked it out. I love it. It's great, it's funny, full of great characters. Each stereotype makes me laugh out loud. Though occasionally I do wish that they just compiled the episodes and made them longer, because the way it looks is that they should be longer. But maybe this is just this type, because I know there's other incarnations of Hetalia. So maybe one day I'll check those out and review that. But until then, this is the one I've checked out, and it's got 52 episodes. 52 episodes. And they're all great. Now I gotta say, like I said, my favorite character is America, for his over-stereotypical, for his energy, for just like, oh my god, like a good example is that Italy and Germany are looking at how other nations celebrate Christmas. They're just looking at how they celebrate Christmas. So they talk to America, and America's just like, yeah, we do it the best. We give each other presents and gifts, and we fat each other up with sugar. Would you like some cake? It's like, oh my god. Like, just the energy, everything he said just made me laugh out loud. And that's the humor you're going to find from this show. It will make you laugh at least one time, if not only to see your nation stereotype look you in the face and just be like, just do its best to make you laugh. Of course, Germany's character is very assertive, very loud, very demanding, but with a softer side. Italy is, of course, very happy and playful. Sometimes he's very weak and fragile. You just get away, type of thing. America's very energetic, and he's like, yeah, I'm the hero. I'm gonna save the day and all that, because we are the right ones. We're number one. At least it's his thought, If you know the stereotypes, then you know. Now, I did buy this set for about $20 at my local DVD store. I got it for a very good deal. And as far as content is major on this set. You will get commentary on 8 episodes. Directors talk about characters, announcements for the Hetalia movie. You get the regular songs and trailers, of course. You get it all. The content here, very good for a 52 episode set for the complete series of Axis Powers. Anything bad about the series? Like I said, I wish it was longer. The Cheap Italia thing is fine. All the stories between the characters, they are fine. I really do like them. I like how the plot progresses with them and how they form the Axis Powers and how the other nations see that they're forming it and everything. That was the episodes when they start to form it and where the other countries are coming in. I think that was kind of cool. After that, it's all just a bunch of fun. You do learn a little bit. Like it is slightly educational with that Cheap Italian thing, giving you a little history lesson here and there. It's a blast to watch. I definitely recommend you check it out if you've never seen Hetalia before. I can give this a really good rating. I don't think there's anything else to say about Hetalia other than it's a cool show. You should definitely check it out. You should definitely buy this set if you can find it. You can find it for cheap. You can find it good. The final anime weekend rating for Hetalia, the Axis Powers complete series DVD is an 8 out of 10. I was gonna give it more, but the complaints that I have and the problems I have with the show and the fact that it's not the funniest or the best show I've ever seen really holds it back. It's not perfect. Like if it was one of those animes that defined animes, then it gets that 10, But 8 is great in terms of content, story, comedy, animation. This thing kills it. Axis Powers was everything I wanted it to be and a little bit more. So if you haven't seen it, go out and buy it, watch it. It's on Netflix probably. You will not regret it. So, I will see you guys on the next Anime Weekend. 1, 2, 3, go!